ain't better than his plan. You get what I'm saying? So always keep that in mind in whatever you're doing. But to anybody that's trying to get into this, thinking about getting into it, believing they can get into it, you gotta know what come with this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, sometimes you gotta tear down some shit to rebuild. You know what I mean? Just make sure you have a plan. And then if you do your part, guess what? God always do his part. But you gotta make sure you're doing your part. You just can't wish on a shooting star every single day and say, man, you know,
make sure you do your part.
But it's like if you can't just say like,
I always do mine.
Hope a shooting star comes along and saves me every single time. You can't say, oh, I'm not gonna do my part, but I hope God does his part every single day. Why would God work for his children who ain't working for him? Why would God advocate for you if you ain't advocating for him?
Why?
You know what I'm saying? Why would God, you know, he ain't gonna give you that testimony if you ain't giving him his. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about reciprocation and communication. So you gotta communicate to God and anybody else in your circle, but you always gotta communicate with God. And you always gotta reciprocate with God. So when God gives you a blessing, reciprocate that blessing by simply, and he asks for nothing else other than his praise and his glory. Say your prayers, thank God for it, be happy for it. And
exactly.
most importantly, thank God when you're fucked up. Don't just thank God when you count a blessing that you deem to be a blessing, because the bad shit that you go through is also a blessing. It's just as much of a blessing, if not more of a blessing, than when something good happens. You see what I'm saying? But people get so disgruntled when shit ain't going to their level of good. But really, in all actuality, the bad shit you're going through is way more of a blessing than the good shit that you ever experienced or are going to go through in the future. So always keep that shit in mind. Thank God during the fucked up times in which you consider to be a bad time, because God is building you in those times to receive your blessings in abundance. That's all I got to say. Keep it in mind, man.